Hi, I'm Michael Hackard, founder of Hackard Law. Probate litigation is never easy. It's personal, it's emotional, and sometimes it's urgent. When estate assets are at risk, when a trustee's actions cross the line, or when a vulnerable person needs protection, there's no time to wait weeks for a court hearing. That's where ex parte motions come in. These emergency requests ask the court to act quickly, sometimes in just 24 hours, and in Sacramento Probate Court, they can be a game changer. But they're not granted lightly, and they're not always used properly. Today, I want to walk you through what ex parte motions are, when they matter, and what to do if you're facing one on either side. What is an ex parte motion? An ex parte motion is a legal request made without the normal notice period, sometimes with very little warning to the other party. Why? Because waiting would cause irreparable harm. We file ex parte motions to freeze trust or estate assets, suspend a trustee or executor, stop the sale of property, block unauthorized financial activity, protect a conservatee's health or safety. But remember, emergencies only. The court wants proof, not panic. When is ex parte relief appropriate? To succeed, you must meet three strict standards: immediate and irreparable harm. The threat must be real, not hypothetical. If a trustee is about to transfer assets out of the estate or a conservator is placing someone in danger, that's the kind of harm courts respond to. No adequate legal alternative. If a normal hearing in 2 weeks would be too late and harm would already be done, that's when ex parte is justified. Relief preserves fairness. The goal isn't to win the case early, it's to preserve the status quo until everyone can be heard. At Hackard Law, we help clients build strong, fact-based arguments that meet this high standard. How it works in Sacramento Probate Court. The process is exact. You give 24 hours notice unless it's truly impossible. You file a sworn declaration explaining the emergency. You submit a proposed order for the judge to consider. The court may hear the motion the next morning, and decisions come fast. But even with good cause, mistakes, like missing a deadline or poor documentation, can get your motion denied. We guide clients through this with precision because there's no room for error when time is short. What happens if the motion is granted? If the court approves your ex parte request, it issues a temporary order, not a final ruling. These orders might freeze accounts, suspend fiduciary authority, halt property transfers, limit access to estate records. But they're only good until the court holds a full hearing, usually within days or weeks. That's when both sides present their case. This hearing is your opportunity to solidify or overturn that emergency ruling. If you're the target of an ex parte motion, you might be caught off guard. You could be accused of mismanaging trust assets, putting a conservatee at risk, withholding information. It's stressful. It feels unfair. But you have rights. The key is acting fast. The follow-up hearing gives you a chance to defend yourself. But first impressions matter. At Hackard Law, we help you respond with clarity and strength. We gather evidence, correct the record, and fight for fairness without losing control of the narrative. Common scenarios. Where we've used ex parte relief, we've handled cases where a trustee begins liquidating real estate after being accused of self-dealing. A caregiver is draining bank accounts during an elder abuse investigation. A sibling changes the locks on estate property and excludes other heirs. A vulnerable elder is being relocated without consent in a conservatorship. In each case, time wasn't on our side, but the court was because we made the urgency clear and the facts undeniable. Ex parte motions aren't everyday tools in probate litigation, but when the stakes are high, they can protect what matters most. At Hackard Law, we know the rules, we know the risks, and we know how to use this emergency process with integrity, speed, and strength. Whether you need urgent relief or you're trying to stop an unjust motion, we're here to help. I'm Michael Hackard. Thanks for watching, and thank you for standing up for the people and legacies you care about most.